Hello and welcome to STEM World, the YouTube channel that explores the fascinating world of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Today's topic is all about honeybees, one of the most important and fascinating insects in the world. Did you know that honeybees are responsible for pollinating about 1/3 of the world's crops, including fruits, vegetables, and nuts? Without them, we would lose many of our favorite foods and the agricultural industry would suffer greatly. In this video, we will be diving into the fascinating world of honeybees, exploring their behavior, their important role in the ecosystem, and the challenges they face in the modern world. We'll also be sharing some fun facts and interesting insights that you may not have known before about the honeybees in the short section. We hope that you find this video informative and entertaining, and we encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more STEM-related content. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with your friends and family to spread the word about the importance of honeybees and the crucial role they play in our world. Biology of honeybees. Honeybees, Apis mellifera, are social insects that belong to the family Apidae, which includes other bees, bumblebees, and stingless bees. They are found throughout the world in various habitats, from forests and grasslands to agricultural fields and urban areas. Honeybees are known for their important role in pollination and honey production, but they also play a crucial role in the ecosystem by providing food for other animals. Here are some key aspects of honeybee biology. Life cycle: honeybees go through a complete metamorphosis, starting as eggs, then developing into larvae, pupae, and finally adult bees. The life cycle of a honeybee varies depending on the caste. Worker bees, sterile females, take about 21 days to develop from eggs to adult bees, while queens, fertile females, take 16 days, and drones, males, take 24 days. Social organization: honeybees live in large, highly organized colonies consisting of a queen, thousands of female workers, and a few hundred male drones. The queen is responsible for laying eggs, while the workers perform various tasks such as foraging, cleaning, and caring for the young. Drones are solely responsible for mating with the queen. Honey production: honeybees store honey in wax combs within their hive. The process of honey production involves regurgitating and evaporating nectar, which transforms it into honey. The honey is then stored in the comb for future use. Ecology of honeybees. The ecology of honeybees involves the study of the interactions between these insects and their environment, including their behavior, physiology, and interactions with other organisms. Some key aspects of the ecology of honeybees include pollination. Honeybees are important pollinators of many plants, including many agricultural crops. The bees collect nectar and pollen from flowers, and as they move from flower to flower, they transfer pollen and facilitate fertilization. Communication: honeybees have a complex system of communication that involves pheromones, dance language, and tactile cues. For example, worker bees can communicate the location of a food source to other workers by performing a waggle dance. Reproduction: honeybee colonies reproduce by swarming, where a new queen and a portion of the colony leave to establish a new nest. Swarming is an important mechanism for colony growth and genetic diversity. Threats: honeybees face a variety of threats, including habitat loss, pesticide use, and diseases such as colony collapse disorder. These threats can have serious implications for both the bees and the ecosystems they support through their pollination services. Understanding the ecology of honeybees is important for conserving these insects and the critical ecosystem services they provide, including pollination and honey production. Entomology of honeybees. Entomology is the branch of zoology that studies insects, including honeybees. Entomologists study the anatomy, behavior, genetics, physiology, and ecology of insects to better understand their role in the ecosystem and their interactions with humans. Here are some key aspects of the entomology of honeybees. Anatomy: honeybees have a segmented body with 3 parts: the head, thorax, and abdomen. They have 2 pairs of wings and 6 legs, and their bodies are covered in fine hairs that help them collect and distribute pollen. Honeybees also have specialized body structures for producing wax, storing nectar and pollen, and stinging. Genetics: honeybees have a haplodiploid sex determination system, where females, workers and queens, develop from fertilized eggs and males, drones, develop from unfertilized eggs. Honeybees also have a highly conserved genome, meaning that their genetic makeup has remained relatively unchanged over time. Physiology: honeybee physiology is highly specialized for their role in pollination and honey production. For example, worker bees have specialized mouthparts for collecting nectar and pollen, and their digestive systems are adapted to process these substances into honey. Honeybees also have an efficient circulatory system and complex antennae that allow them to sense their environment. Understanding the entomology of honeybees is important for the conservation of these insects and the critical ecosystem services they provide, including pollination and honey production. Agricultural science of honeybees. Honeybees are important agricultural pollinators, with an estimated 80% of crop species worldwide benefiting from honeybee pollination. As such, the agricultural science of honeybees involves the study of how to optimize pollination services and honey production, while minimizing negative impacts on bee health and colony sustainability. Here are some key aspects of the agricultural science of honeybees. Pollination. Honeybees play a critical role in pollinating many crops, including fruits, nuts, and vegetables. Agricultural scientists study the factors that affect honeybee pollination, including crop type, plant diversity, and pesticide use. They also study ways to enhance pollination, such as by planting bee-friendly flowers or providing nesting habitat for wild bees. Honey production. Honeybees are also important for honey production, which is a significant agricultural industry. Agricultural scientists study the factors that affect honey production, including climate, floral sources, and beekeeping practices. They also study ways to improve honey quality and quantity, such as by selecting for honeybee strains that produce more or better quality honey. Bee health. Honeybee health is a critical concern in agriculture, as declines in bee populations can have serious implications for crop pollination and ecosystem health. Agricultural scientists study the factors that affect honeybee health, including disease, parasites, pesticides, and habitat loss. They also study ways to improve bee health, such as by developing disease-resistant strains of honeybees or implementing best practices for beekeeping. Beekeeping. Beekeeping is the practice of managing honeybee colonies for pollination and honey production. Agricultural scientists study the best practices for beekeeping, including colony management, hive design, and pest control. They also study ways to reduce stress on bee colonies and improve colony sustainability, such as by implementing integrated pest management strategies or providing supplementary feeding during times of low nectar flow. Understanding the agricultural science of honeybees is critical for optimizing pollination services and honey production, while ensuring the sustainability and health of honeybee populations. Robotics of honeybees. While there are no robotic honeybees, there have been developments in the field of robotics that have been inspired by the unique abilities and behaviors of honeybees. Here are some examples of how robotics has been influenced by honeybees. Swarm robotics. Swarm robotics is a field of robotics that is inspired by the behavior of social insects, including honeybees. Like honeybees, swarm robotics involves the coordination of large groups of simple robots to achieve complex tasks. For example, researchers have developed swarms of small robots that can work together to map an unknown environment or transport objects. Navigation. Honeybees are known for their ability to navigate using the sun and landmarks. Researchers have developed robot navigation systems that are inspired by this behavior, including robots that can use the sun or other visual cues to navigate in outdoor environments. Flight. Honeybees are able to fly in complex environments, such as through dense vegetation or in windy conditions. Researchers have developed flying robots that are inspired by honeybee flight, including drones that can maneuver through complex indoor environments or hover in place. Sensing. Honeybees have specialized sensory organs that allow them to detect pheromones, pollen, and other environmental cues. Researchers have developed robots with similar sensing capabilities, including robots that can detect chemical or biological agents in the environment. While there are no robots that can fully replicate the abilities and behaviors of honeybees, the study of honeybee biology and behavior has inspired many advances in the field of robotics. Mathematics of honeybees. Honeybees exhibit many interesting and complex behaviors that have been the subject of mathematical modeling and analysis. Here are some examples of the mathematics of honeybees. Foraging behavior. Honeybees exhibit sophisticated foraging behaviors that involve balancing the needs of the colony with the availability of resources in the environment. Mathematical models have been used to study how honeybees make decisions about where to forage and how to allocate resources within the colony. Swarm behavior. Honeybees also exhibit complex swarm behaviors, in which a large group of bees moves to a new location to establish a new colony. Mathematical models have been used to study the factors that influence swarm behavior, including the size of the swarm, the availability of resources, and the behavior of individual bees. Hive temperature regulation. Honeybees maintain a constant temperature within their hive, despite fluctuations in the external environment. Mathematical models have been used to study how honeybees regulate hive temperature, including the use of evaporative cooling and clustering behavior. Colony growth. Honeybee colonies grow and change over time, and mathematical models have been used to study the factors that influence colony growth, including the availability of resources, the reproductive success of the queen bee, and the behavior of individual bees. By studying the mathematics of honeybees, researchers have gained insights into the complex behaviors and social structures of these insects. These insights have the potential to inform the development of new technologies and strategies for managing honeybee populations and improving crop pollination. Materials science of honeybees. Honeybees use a variety of materials to build their hives and protect their colonies. The materials science of honeybees involves the study of the properties and applications of these materials, as well as their potential use in other applications. Here are some examples of the materials used by honeybees. Beeswax. Beeswax is a natural wax produced by honeybees and is used to build the honeycomb structure of the hive. Beeswax has many desirable properties, including water resistance, flexibility, and durability. Beeswax has potential applications in cosmetics, food packaging, and other industries. Propolis. Propolis is a resinous material that honeybees collect from trees and plants and use to seal gaps in the hive and protect against pathogens. Propolis has antimicrobial properties and has been studied for its potential use in medicine and as a natural preservative. Honey. Honey is a complex mixture of sugars, enzymes, and other compounds that honeybees produce from flower nectar. Honey has many desirable properties, including antibacterial activity, wound-healing properties, and a high nutritional value. Honey has potential applications in medicine, food, and cosmetic industries. Silk. Honeybees use silk to build a protective layer around their brood cells. Silk is produced by the larval stage of honeybees and has potential applications in textiles and other industries. The study of the materials science of honeybees has the potential to inform the development of new materials and applications with desirable properties. For example, researchers have studied the use of beeswax and propolis in food packaging, and the use of honey in wound-healing products. By understanding the properties and applications of these natural materials, researchers can develop new sustainable and eco-friendly technologies. This brings us to the end of our video. We hope that you enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing to our channel, like, comment and share. You can also leave suggestions for future updates. Once again, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.